Give backs, she will get it. We have it, and we're gonna give it to her as soon as we see her.
That's awesome. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say it was a callback or not.
Oh yeah.
But she's not
No NDA on that.
Okay. Are you guys here for all 4 days?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. So make sure you definitely go by their table and see them. I've been snipping on them off and on all week across the way at tables there. They're in the photo op right now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, enough about me talking. We have a long line of questions. Why don't you start? Hi, how are you today?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I have like a double question. How would you say Voltron has changed your life the most? And what would you say is the most important message for viewers to take from the show?
You go first.
Okay. I would say Voltron has. Playing Shiro specifically, I think, has changed my life because I started playing the role kind of around the same time that I had like kids, and so a lot of my attitude with that has kind of melded over into that. But I don't know. I love Shiro. I think that I see him. He's not a perfect character. He is with his flaws, but he really does his best to work through everything, and he ultimately has a good purpose at heart. And it sounds weird, but I guess it doesn't sound weird. I see him as somebody to try to almost emulate and like look up to. I see that. I see a role model in him, even though I'm voicing him. Like, it's I've had a lot of time with the character, and so I've been able to, I guess, headcanon and think my way through what he must have been thinking here and there and all of that, and that kind of finds its way into your own life and how you approach your own problems. And it's like, you're not really necessarily asking yourself, what would Shiro do here? But, you do kind of use that approach because, you know what, in most cases, it's a good approach. He's still got a good heart. So I would say that. And what was the second part of your question?
What is the most important message for viewers to take from the show, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think it's coming together. I think it's working together. It's being a team. It's acceptance. It's inclusivity, and it's about everybody being a part of something greater than themselves.
Yeah, what he said. That was a brilliant. That was a really good explanation for that, because that's true. That really is the ultimate message, I think. But for me, just being a part of it, getting to work with amazing, talented people, and playing a part that's so beloved by so many people and empowering for women of all sizes, ages, colors, whatever. It's just really, really cool. And the best part is meeting you guys, because I wouldn't even be at this convention if it wasn't for this awesome show.
Yeah.
And look at you guys, your cosplay, you're amazing, and you inspire me so much. And that's, for me, that's like by far the best part. So thank you for
Kimberly was actually just telling me, and I mean, she didn't know I was going to say this, but when we were waiting at the photo op, I had a piece of art that a fan had given me to give to Kimberly because they didn't know if they'd be able to see her. And Kimberly just looked at it and she's like, man, how do they do this? They're so talented. And I mean, we say this all the time. We say this all the time, constantly, when we see the talent that comes out of this fandom. It's amazing.
It blows my mind. It's incredible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
So this question is a little bit Shiro-based, but Kimberly, feel free to weigh in on it. So with everything that Shiro's gone through, he's just been through some, really tough times.
Sure.
I was wondering what was with him going through all these tough times, his appearance has changed a lot. So I was wondering, what's your favorite Shiro haircut?
Honestly, I like long hair Shiro. I think he looks like such a badass. He looks so cool with the facial hair and the long hair. I think he looks cool. I mean, you can tell I keep facial hair, but it's because my face gets cold if I shave. But yeah, I think he looked really, really cool, especially that the scene where he's in the escape pod at the end of that episode, and he's gonna I don't know, they changed some kind of the art style there or something. He just looked awesome. And I mean, that's probably one of my favorite. And then OG Shiro, original Shiro is cool.
Yeah.
But I love all the Shiros.
Yeah, of course.
Even Sven, he's great too, Yoo-hoo!
May he rest in peace.
That's my text message tone, by the way. So I turned it on silent, but if I didn't, you would hear it popping off.
At least he finally got the right.
It's so brilliant.
Kimberly, do you also have a favorite, or?
Oh, I was just gonna agree, but long hair Shiro's. I think I got a thing for long hair. Laura really likes, I don't know, low tour, long hair. I don't know. But she doesn't always make the right decisions, does she?
Flashback.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sweet bag.
Thank you.
You look awesome.
Thank you so much. I gotta represent the original Voltron. Gotta
Yes.
represent our roots.
That's right.
All right, so first, can I have everybody say hi to Let's Voltron for me, please?
Sure. Hey, let's Voltron.
All of us. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Voltron.
If you didn't know, that's the official Voltron podcast. I'm gonna send this to them.
Oh.
They're awesome guys.
They're
Really,
preparing
really
for San Diego Comic-Con.
I'm already
Sweet.
on it for
So
Voltron
first,
and Mino.
what I'm gonna ask you guys is a little character building exercise.
Okay.
What would be your character's favorite Girl Scout cookie and why?
cool. Ooh.
Good one.
That is a good one.
Well, remember how
Ask
she
him the
freaked
tough
out about
question.
the milkshake, right? So I'm just trying to think what's similar to that. That would, like, what's the most popular Girl Scout cookie? The one that everyone.
Thin Mint.
Thin
I was
for
gonna say the
Samoas.
Thin Mint is kind of the classic to me. I think of Girl Scout cookie.
She's gotta try it in the freezer.
Oh yeah, frozen
Girl
Thin
Scout.
Mints for sure.
What'd be Shiro's?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Anything that's white and brown.
I was thinking that. I don't know. I mean, I still look. I love my favorites are the Samoas, and I would say I don't know. I always try to like get the food back to Shiro's hair, and so that's kind of got like stripes in it. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, maybe some Samoas.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Zebra cookies.
I don't want to be the jerk or anything, but it's a really long line of questions. So if you want to do a request and can you say hi to people, can you go by their table and ask them to do that for me?
Sorry.
Thank you. And continue on with your question.
Hi.
Hi. About the gun noises.
Yes.
What would
Was that
Keith's noise be?
originally what you thought, or what was scripted originally?
That actually was scripted. The blams were scripted.
But you did it so well.
But I mean, I love the blam sound. My second favorite would be Hunks. Except in my head, he did all the noise, including like the where you hear the actual like sound effects going, like all of that stuff. In my head, he did all of that, and everybody still thought it was a bad sound. And it's like, but yeah,
I kind of want to hear Alora's interpretation of what it actually is.
of a laser gun.
Of the,
Of a laser gun, yeah.
The most adorable one.
That sounds like the most sparkly laser gun I've ever heard in my life.
It's more like
love
a
it.
sparkler.
it's sparkly. The mice can pull the trigger too.
It's probably like the little one in Men in Black.
Yeah.
Remember the one that they give
Or like
Will Smith's
freaking
character? It's like this
Beavis
big,
little
the cricket.
spray shot. That would make sense.
Flies backward. I better be careful. I'll do that for real.
I know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shiro's been through enough.
He's already got PTSD.
Hi.
So since there's a lot of new like creatures and robots being added on, like Rover and Kaltenecker, I just wanted to know which one was your favorite?
Yeah.
Rover's the OG.
I
Oh, wait,
mean,
no, the mice are-
there'll be a special place in my heart for Rover because Rover kind of saved the day.
Yeah.
Like Rover sacrificed himself for the greater good. Yeah. Rover's ride or die, man.
That was I thought that was a great episode.
I can never remember the name
I
of
like
the
Colton
robot.
Ecker. I think the whole milkshake thing, that was like one of my absolute favorite episodes because it's just, I don't know, it's just hilarious, and I don't know.
That scene was everything.
I think, and he just means a lot. I mean, he made it onto the ships at the end, right? So he obviously means a lot to everybody. So I don't know. I think it's cool.
And I would say that Colton Ecker's been through a lot. He had to have obviously been abducted in one of those
No.
crop circles, and yeah. He's finally making it back home, maybe.
He's gonna, make it back home, I hope.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Billy Lance's has a farm he's
Hey.
gonna take him to.
I have two questions, one for Josh and one for Kimberly.
Okay.
What for you, Josh? What was the most emotional scene on a personal level for you that you shot for Shiro?
Wow.
When he said he was
I would say that the most emotional one hasn't come yet.
What? Oh no! Why?
For sure. Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say.
Oh, you troll.
Right?
And he's not kidding.
Wait, so the keep
I'm not
scene doesn't
kidding.
matter to
You all
you?
know that I like to troll you guys and that I give.
He's gonna torture you.
Yeah, no, it's that one hasn't come yet. The close second would be the Keith scene in Black Paladins. That,
Okay, at least he has it.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I
Freaking
mean, I
troll.
knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't know what the animation was gonna look like. I didn't. Well, I saw some of it, but they were really kind of selective with the clips that they showed us when we had to record the ADR after the fact, and so I didn't really get to see everything. And there's a lot to be said for the timing and the pacing that they put into these episodes. Like, even if I'm just seeing part of the episode as we're doing the pickups or whatever on the episode, it's not until you actually see it from the very beginning, have that whole momentum of the episode built up, and then finally get to that moment. Like, there's something that's lost if you don't see it in that whole context. And
It's like we're seeing it for the first time, even though
We
we
are.
recorded it. Yeah. So it was very emotional.
And for Kimberly,
I would've thought
how
the
do you
most
feel
emotional
about
scene would be the
Allure's
Slav
prejudice
scene.
towards Keith when she found out that he was half Galra.
Well, you kind of can't blame her a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it was. Yeah, I guess it is prejudice, but
Racism.
but
Low-key racism.
Okay, they did kind of destroy her whole civilization. So I'm just saying.
And committed genocide.
But I think she felt really bad because I think she loves Keith. You know, they're a family, and it was hard for her
Flashbacks to frickin'
you know,
original
have that
Voltron.
realization. But I think she's a very big person, and she apologized, and they made amends, and I think that was huge, and that was just a good lesson too. Another thing to take away from the show, you know, just about forgiveness and moving forward and trust and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was a great way to play it too, because it's
Yeah.
like,
It was honest.
yes, it was very honest, but it also showed that you were almost kind of treating him as if he was family, because I mean, you all know how it is with your family. You can go from 0 to 100 emotionally with your family member like that, and be like laughing about something, then be at each other's throats the next second, and
It's
then
true.
and then it's okay, and then you're fine, and if anything for me, it just made it showed that they were kind of there in terms of
That's not how
family,
family
but
works, man.
you know,
You
this
just
was
ignore
this was
each
a
other
wedge,
until
and
someone
but they
gives
got over
sacks
it.
to the
But
other
they,
for
yeah,
food.
and they worked their way through it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very short, so I'm gonna try to turn this. And I have like a million questions, but I think the one I've decided on is, what is the most fun about voicing your character? And what are like your favorite lines, maybe your top favorite line or top couple, if you could perform those real quick?
My favorite line is, "You're really activating my particle barrier." That was so funny. I remember
Classic
reading that
Lance.
and I was just cracking up. I'm like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
boy.
And what was the first part of that question? Was
What's fun about voicing your character?
Yeah.
for me, just getting the scripts, the writing is so amazing on the show, and they just take so much time, and there's so much detail, and for me, the fun part is getting the script and reading it the night before we go in and record, and just like while I'm reading it, I can hear all the other actors voicing their characters, and I'm always like, it's just a page turner. Like I can't wait. Well, actually, I'm on my screen, but you know what I mean. It's just awesome to work with, you know, on just such a great show that has plot twists and turns, and just I don't know. It's just adventurous
Feels.
and fun.
I'd say the most fun thing about playing Shiro is the fact that I'm a dork. Like I talk a lot with my hands, and I'm all over the place, and I'm thinking about this,
Like how
and
he
then 5 seconds
constantly
later I'm
wanted
thinking
to
about
be a
something else, and I'll
paladin
totally
instead of
forget what
choosing
I
a
was
different
talking
class.
about and all that. Whereas Shiro's so composed, and Shiro is so put together, and he thinks about everything so far ahead in advance. It's so different from me, and so playing something that out of myself is just fun in itself, because I actually have to think. It's not my wheelhouse. It's becoming more because I'm spending more time with the character, but yeah, I mean that's fun. I mean I get to be like a badass and do like all kinds of cool things, and like get into these awesome battles and all that, and I get to say "Form Voltron." Love that. I've been saying that since I was a little kid, and I actually get to be the guy that says it. That's as cool as it gets.
Turn that up for the next person.
Thank you.
Turn a little bit back down.
Hi.
Okay, this one's a little bit more
more Shiro-based, but I want to hear both of your guys' opinions. In season 6, it was sort of revealed that, you know, like Keith was in a home and whatnot. I want to know.
Spoilers for anybody. Like, there's if you haven't seen it, you should probably, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But what do you guys
You can never
personally
avoid
headcanon? How did Shiro find Keith in the first place if he was like in a home and like in this prestige school? Like, how do you think he even found him? Like,
Big Brother outreach, maybe. Seriously, like they have the Big Brother program. It's programs like it. I'm sure they probably had something like that for troubled kids and
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've never really had canon that, like where they actually met. But you know, there's no shortage of possibilities. He might have been in the garrison and like just not because of Shiro, but in there and back in because of Shiro. He might have gotten kicked out and all that. But yeah, no, I haven't really thought about that. I haven't really thought about all that. But I mean, that's what I would probably say. I would see Shiro as somebody who would probably gravitate to that type of program to help people out.
He's a mentor.
Because in my head canon, like he didn't really have a whole lot. So
okay,
Mentor. Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering if you two could pilot any of the lions, which one would you choose?
Me, Kimberly.
Both of you.
Oh, probably the lion that I have.
I'd have to go with the same thing. Like,
I mean, I kind of like.
what's not to love about the black lion?
Yeah.
pretty
Everyone
sweet.
wants the black
The fact
lion.
that
Yeah,
you were
that's
stuck
true.
in it.
You know what? I'm gonna take the black lion. How about that?
I think Black Paladin Allure would be
She
awesome.
already did
Yeah.
that in the
Already
original
make
anyway.
wormholes and all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. I liked piloting the ship before you know what, but no spoilers. But
Poor Karan.
yeah, I would take the black lion. I just think come on, it's the most powerful, right?
Yeah, I'll share.
Okay, thank you. We'll take turns.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, as long as you move the seat back to where I can sit in it. You know how the cars do that now, so you can.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, it's not your lion, so I think you would have to move the seat back into the.
So with their programming, there's a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, you know what?
Saying
Maybe the
you're
lion
one and
has like.
Yeah,
Player
I'm
one
seat
and
2 and your seat 1 is
player
good.
Okay, yeah, I'll be seat 1.
All right, that's fair. Okay. Thank you for that question.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
My question is, how you both react to the explosion of the popularity the show got?
It's crazy.
It is.
Like,
Crazy awesome though.
my social media went from like, I had like 800 Instagram followers and now I have like over 100,000. And it's literally just from this show. It's crazy. Like, I would look at my follower count, it would be jumping by like hundreds every day. I'm like, what is this? What even is this? What's going on right now? It's insane.
But you also do a lot of awesome stuff.
I do, but it's because like,
Fans.
it's like there's people following me. I'm like, I gotta do something. Like,
I know. I wish.
otherwise they're just following some
Well,
random person that doesn't post anything, and that's just weird.
You're just cool on the internet. Yeah, it's crazy, but in an awesome way. Like I said
Very
before, and getting to meet so many fans of the show and being a part of something that I knew it was going to be popular because it's a reboot and I knew that they were doing such an amazing job with it, but I didn't expect this. All the love. There's so much love, Voltron love. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
this is for both of you. If you could be any other character, which one would you be?
Pidge.
/ choose.
What was the last part?
Which one would you choose?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, let me think about this. I just love Pidge. Like, I just think she's just quirky and fun and just, I don't know, I love her energy and she's smart and just, I don't know. She always surprises me. So I think that it would be a toss between her and Hunk because I love food. So,
Annie is the
yeah,
sunshine child.
probably Pidge.
I love Pidge. Pidge is my second favorite character on the show because she's like the MVP, man.
Yeah, she is.
through.
I'd say either Lance because just he's fun. And,
The meme boy.
Or
That's Lance.
yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. Or maybe like I don't know, maybe Sendak or maybe one of the bad guys. Yeah, I'm always playing a good guy. Like I'd be, you know, maybe
Or
You
one
wanna-
of those.
you
one
wanna
of the
be the guy who
generals.
literally tried to
maybe
kill you?
like an Unaloo.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like another
Erosion.
a swap shop guy.
Or a Bii-Boh-Bi.
Or a Bii-Boh, yes.
Then you could get hugged by
Can
Matt.
do the kind of voice, kind of. Yeah.
I think you got that one down.
Sweet, sweet.
There's a lot of cool characters.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
So my question is, a lot of the main characters have had like emotional scenes, like Pidge's and Keith's, and you know. But whose do you think was the most emotional in the show overall?
Well, I mean, the show hasn't finished yet.
Yeah, exactly.
If you think that the emotion's done because season 6 is over, then I don't know what to tell y'all. It's
There's emotions up the yin yang.
yeah.
So
I think you should probably know by now that our show
Who is
doesn't
next?
shy away from emotion. So
yeah.
We're screwed.
There's a lot coming.
Yeah.
But what's aired, I think, oh my God, the reunion of Pidge and her family was pretty big.
the scene with her, the graveyard when she thought Matt was gone. Man. It kills me every time I watch it. Like there's just something in Bex's voice when she just starts crying that like I start watering up, and
I
I've
know,
seen
me
the scene
too.
a million times.
But it just gets me.
Yeah.
It's just really well done. And also, I think for Allura, when she had to say goodbye to her father's memories and let all that go, it's kind of tough because that's all she had.
Darkness.
So yeah, it's been a lot of emotion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know this isn't about Voltron, but here's a good question. What's your anime?
What's your favorite?
Wait, say again.
What's
Your favorite anime?
If you know of anime.
Oh, what's my favorite anime?
Fairy tale.
I'm just now getting into anime because I never really watched a lot of anime. Not because I'm not into it, or not because I've never wanted to watch it, just because I just never did. Like I didn't grow up with it. When I was a young kid, cable TV was like the new thing, and there was no internet, so there was and we didn't have cable, so there was no way for me to ever watch it. And so now I'm getting into it. I would say I love Samurai Champloo because my buddy Steve's in it, and so he got me into that, and I love it. I love the music. Love the music. I have put the soundtrack on and just jam out to it.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I love it. And then,
There we go.
did they ever make an anime of Initial D? Does anybody know? They did? How is it? Is it good? Awesome, because I really, really love the manga. I'm a car buff. I love drifting.
Just don't
I
want
love
Soul Eater
cars in
not.
general, and so I want to see that. But I didn't know if it was good. Okay, I'll check it out. I definitely will.
Cool. Is Steven Universe? I just kind of love that. I'm just saying. I really do. I just watched the most recent episode, and I was.
Blue Diamond, goddamn.
I thought that was amazing. I love Rebecca Sugar's brain. She's incredible.
She likes to torment us. I was right about freaking Rose Quartz though.
Okay.
I was
And
right about
also,
Pearl.
we were talking about this early. Beast King Go Lion, which is like,
Yes.
you guys know.
The OG.
OG. Okay.
Back when-
all of it. There's a lot of good
back
stuff
when
out
Keith
there.
had a middle
What's
name.
your favorite?
See how hard it is?
See how hard it is?
Fairy tale.
You gotta choose. You have to pick.
I got it. Okay, this is I don't know how people are gonna respond to this, but we're on High School Host Club.
Heck yeah!
I guess it's a
I think they like it.
My boy. Yeah. They need to make a
There's just a
second
lot of
season.
great stuff out there. We're living
Second
in an
season,
awesome time.
please.
Thank you so
That was
much.
awesome. I don't know how people are going to respond to it. Massive.
Yeah. I don't know if people are gonna respond. Yeah.
Validation.
Yes.
You already know it's gonna be positive.
Hey.
Here, let me help you out here.
Sending help.
Yes.
The cavalry's here.
Ooh.
3, 2,
God damn, my tracer main's coming out.
Yeah. Or handheld.
Good call.
Bruh, that's nothing. I was handicapped earlier. You couldn't see.
A lot.
Hi.
No face could not
A lot
see.
of people call Shiro Space Dad, but
Space
there
Dad.
was a video
Recently, the vlog.
that it was.
Koran is the space uncle.
My sister showed it to me, and
He is the
there
space
was
uncle.
a video,
He's the fun space uncle.
and it said like that
No,
Shiro,
Karan will
I mean,
always be the uncle.
Shiro feel like
I want
like
Karan as an
their
uncle.
and
Yeah, Space Uncle.
Space Uncle.
Then I could have the gorgeous man as my uncle.
I was confused because
Well, there's an
That was
explanation for
Karan.
that.
That's not the real Shiro. Not my
Technically,
Shiro.
that would be clone Shiro.
Karan.
Which would kind of
Yeah,
be his brother.
see?
Kind of. So he technically kind of would be an
Oh
uncle.
yeah, because he has his
You know?
DNA.
But also, like, you can be both.
Octuplets.
I'm a dad and an uncle, so
Because they have his DNA.
there you go.
Dad slash uncle.
Yeah.
But they don't have his good haircut. They don't have that good
Uncle
haircut
Shiro.
though. Also, Alora has a thing for guys
Okay,
with white
where's
hair.
the meme?
He now has
Dunkel,
white
I
hair.
guess, works better than what would the other one be?
Also, that just shows his anxiety is
Uad?
coming out.
Ugh,
Anxiety
sounds-
personified.
Space Uad. Yeah, Dunkel is better, but not much.
No,
I was
freaking
wondering
Funko.
if both of you can try to do a Korean impression.
Oh, Karan the gorgeous man.
Oh, well,
Karan, the gorgeous man.
here's his better.
He's the most
He's
gorgeous
just
man.
in a world of his own.
Yeah, he really is.
I literally drew his mustache on my old
You know who
phone
does
case.
him best is Jeremy Shada.
Jeremy does the best.
He does
I drew
him
it on
like
my old
spot
phone case, and then I would
on
put
during the
my phone
sessions,
case
and
up
we're
on my
always
face
on the
whenever
floor
I wanted a
laughing.
mustache.
It's like whatever you're thinking.
Thank you for that
Yeah.
question.
And then people would laugh every time I did it because I looked like a doof.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I want to know how they'd
who's the
react
most-
to Matt when he clung on to Bii-Boh-Bi.
Who's
I want to know how they would react to that. Also, I want to know where's Slow.
Most like their
Where
character?
is he? I want to see more of Shiro's anxiety come out.
I'm gonna say Jeremy. No, just kidding. He's not
gonna
like that.
pop a gasket.
Yeah, he's
when
actually
Slav
not.
comes
He's
back.
very. He's not like that. He's sweet.
Let's see.
He is a very loyal. He's very loyal to his girlfriend. He's not scamming on every girl. That was
to do with season 7?
Yeah.
Or just
I want to know when season
Or are they
7's
just
coming out.
Tyler. Tyler's very hunk.
Tyler is very hunk.
And he does a lot of making the lines his own, like changing little
Also, I
words
wanna
to
know
really
if
make
he
it
kinda
sound
put-
natural
if he
and
knew
really
already that
realistic.
Shiro was
And
gonna die,
he's so
and
good
that's why
at
he put
that.
at the
I
end
love
of
when
the
he
song
does
that
that.
he did.
I'd say. I mean, I wish I was like
Because
Alora.
remember he said Shiro's
I mean,
great at everything but
There's
dying.
parts of me that are like
He
Shiro,
knew it.
but
He was
there's a
teasing
lot of
us.
parts of me that are not.
Dying. And then Pidge was so done.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say
I'm surprised
Tyler.
Keith
But
Yeah, I'd say
have walked
Tyler.
off.
Tyler's very hunk.
yeah.
Very hunk.
It's
Thank you.
hilarious. Thanks for the question. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I was wondering if your characters had a tattoo, what would it be and where?
Oh, the Voltron symbol. The Voltron symbol on their outfit.
Maybe mine was
no, like
a heart with Lotor, and then now it's crossed out.
No, I mean like the one on their outfit.
I'm just saying.
The one on the chest.
Man,
of
It
their-
was
I'm
quick.
rushing to
It
get
was
those
quick.
tattoos.
I know.
Like Cheryl would have the outline of the black line.
Those are for life.
I know.
You gotta
She
think
thought
more
she
about
thought
that.
she could trust him.
I would say probably
I got
something
Cheryl's
like,
because I like
you know,
I
when you
listened
see
to the song like 4
when you see
times
guys in the
before I got
military
here.
and they get
So,
like
yeah.
their squadron or their platoon, they get something that all the brothers
And
get.
because I wanted the Space Dad's
I'd say probably something like that, maybe on his back.
Next time
somewhere.
I'll get Space
Definitely.
Mom.
That would be very sweet.
I should have done it. I had enough
Thank
money
you.
to do it. I
Thank
should
you.
But my costume was too
Good. How are
high.
you?
Great. How are
I had to
you?
Step out.
Pretty good. I'm here.
Sweet, sweet.
Good place to be.
Heaven.
I have 2 questions.
This is heaven for all the
we all know
Voltron
there's a bunch
fan
of
girls and
aliens,
boys
So many in this universe so
and
far.
non-binaries.
Yes.
For you guys personally, what aliens would you be in the Voltron universe?
Slav.
That have been shown, because I'm sure there might be more.
I would be.
An Erusian.
Oh, those mermaid. What were those?
Oh wait, no,
mermaids?
the
Those
little
really
things that
cool,
followed Pidge around, the puppy things.
Do
Forgot
you
what
guys
they
remember what they
were
were called? The
called.
mermaids?
I don't think they had a name.
Just mermaids. They weren't.
They had a name.
Because you know how like they have the Taujirians
I
and
don't
the
know.
Hunaboo and.
trash.
I just saw a mermaid swimming in the
I would-
pool the
I
other
would
night
be-
at the hotel.
I would
just
be
thought that
them
was really
because
cool.
I already
I don't
am
know how
trash.
she did it, but I want to be a mermaid.
Like I want to be
I
able
would
to
probably
live
want to
where I
be.
am.
Oh man, I'm totally spacing on the names now. Haha, space. Where
After
the
that one, we're
Okari.
all
I would
gonna
be an
need some
Okari.
space from him.
They're awesome. They're so
I've already
cool.
seen so
How
many
they
jokes
advance
about that where
technology
Lance
out
is
of
making that
everything,
joke
and I'm
towards
a huge
Keith.
geek with that. Like I love making things, and so the fact that they're able to make technology out of like plant matter and plant-based stuff, then that's awesome, awesome, awesome. I would totally
I
love to be
swear,
there.
I'm surprised I didn't.
I just
more
want a
space
mermaid
puns.
tail.
I should have. I have so
The other
many.
question is, for you two personally, out of all the characters, excluding your own that you play, who would you want to have a bonding moment with?
Us personally.
Yes.
Keith.
Excluding
He would constantly
Shiro.
remind me, so
Okay.
I would. Then he's the best boy.
Probably
I had a
Peach.
pin of him, but it's
I'm
on my
gonna say the
costume,
same.
which is in my bag.
Took my answer.
Peach is awesome.
Which is great.
I have 3
Pidgey.
sisters, and my youngest sister and I have a very Pidge-Matt relationship. And,
Actually, I
and
would
so
probably
it's-
have one with
That's
Pidge,
probably
because I
why
already
all
have
the
her
Pidge stuff
glasses.
just destroys
kind
me.
of.
Like, it's,
Well, they're more
I feel so
Harry Potter,
protective
but
of her, you know.
still kind of.
But, yeah.
Thank you. Hope you have a
Thank
nice
you.
Or Lance,
Thank
because
you.
we're both memes.
We have about 15 minutes, so if you can, just one question per person, because there's a really long line of you guys. We're gonna try to get through as many as possible.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Who are your inspirations as voice actors?
There's a lot. Peter Cullen, Frank Welker, man, so many. Maurice LaMarche, John DiMaggio, Kevin Michael Richardson, like, and the thing is that like I've gotten to work with so many of these people already.
Yeah, these are your peers, baby. These are your peers.
They're my peers, but they're still like my idols. Like I still look up to them. I work with them, but I'm still in awe of what they do every day. And even people like the original like Mel Blanc, and yeah, like there's pretty much anybody who's ever done a famous voice like
These are my
is there.
inspiration.
All
Yeah,
of those
people on
people
YouTube.
I get to work with too, and I'm inspired by them every time I get to do that. There's an awesome actress named Kath Soucie, who I worked with on Rugrats, and she's amazing. She does a lot of stuff, but I was blown away because she played the twins and the mom, and she would have the whole scene to read, and she would just go right in and out of every character without just a pause at all, and I was just blown away by that. I still can't do that. That's amazing. But Mel Blanc is a big one because I was a latchkey kid. I watched so much Warner Brothers cartoons is ridiculous. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of super talented people, and I don't know. We're just lucky.
Yeah, and then even like a lot of the people on The Simpsons, like everyone knows who
yeah.
Hank Azaria is, and he's an amazing voice actor as well. But then even people like Harry Shearer, or people that are like the supporting cast, that are not like Homer or Marge or
surprised no
Bart
one's
or
made the
whatever,
Shiro
but they do like
Gane joke.
40, 50 different roles on the show. It's
He literally was.
And I'm a
gone.
huge fan of Seth MacFarlane,
Yeah.
and I finally got to do an
Oh,
episode
so
of
why'd
Family
they have
Guy.
to
I
make
just
that
did that a
announcement?
few
No
weeks
two
ago.
questions
So funny.
now. I
But
wanted
he
to ask
does
him
that
about
too,
the
with
Matt
all the
thing
characters
and
back
the
and forth.
Sven
It's
thing.
amazing.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah.
Or
Thank you.
the
They
Frog thing.
actually left him.
My question
probably
is,
did. Cheryl
if
probably
you
threw him
could
out the airlock.
pilot any robot or spaceship or something from any other fictional universe, what would it be?
Gundam.
Has to be another one.
Has to be another one.
Okay.
Gundam.
Let me see.
Gundam.
That's what I was gonna say.
Gundam.
I was thinking of the Enterprise, but then I'm like, is there something else? Is there something else? Because it's like that's a big question. You gotta make sure that you're not leaving out something else. Yeah, maybe the Enterprise. Yeah, why not? Why not the Enterprise?
That's a good one. Millennium Falcon.
That's a good one too.
That's very nerdy.
I was gonna say the
but
ones from
come on,
Pacific
it's
Rim.
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I was gonna ask about the Voltron tweet. It was given a code and we had to solve it. So everyone was going around on the internet freaking out like.
Yes.
And then Voltron also gave a hint and go search it up on here. We did, and it typed in Quran. Do you know if Quran will come back in season 7, or will it just be a mystery?
Well.
Technically, he is
Well,
Quran. Because he has his body.
technically-
Well, you are Quran?
Technically,
You are Quran?
Quran is still there.
Because it's his body.
Because it's his body.
Yeah!
And when Allura took the soul from the Black Lion, they're merged now.
I was right.
So the one that is there retains all the memories of Shiro, all the memories of Quran, in Quran's body.
The best of both worlds.
So he will come back in season 7, but as Shiro.
Not
You
my
do the
Shiro
math.
is over. Hashtag not my Shiro is over.
Thank you.
Aliens.
And also, one more thing.
Yes.
Worse.
What would you think the name would be if they were both in the same thing? Like,
Shiro.
No,
Tron.
no, Quran and Shiro.
Tron.
Oh, combining Shiro and Quran?
Tron. Hero.
Sharon. Sharona? It'd be my Sharona.
My Sharona.
There it is.
Okay, thank you.
That's
My
perfect.
Hi. I was wondering, what was everyone's reaction to the scene where Matt kind of clung on to Bii-Boh-Bi? Or the robot that...
Oh, when Matt?
Yeah, when he freaked out.
When he freaked...
When the thing didn't...
He,
was
yeah.
falling in the... Yeah.
That was funny. It was just a comical moment. It was just an honest comical moment. He was scared.
He could have piloted the Brown Lion right about that.
And I'm sure he did.
Foam Voltron.
So gross. I had to put up with this in the sessions.
What are you talking about put up with? You were joining in on this.
Okay, one time.
Acting all innocent when you're the one who's always bringing up the Brown Lion. The Brown
True. I do love the brown.
She'll be like, Brown Lion, the Brown Lion. And I'll do it, and then everyone's like, oh, Josh.
It cracks me up.
Also, where's Slav? Just
In some
taking that
reality.
in.
He's in a different reality, but we don't know which reality. What?
Oh, yeah, he's taking care of Sven at Space Hospital.
That's right.
Because that's a reality where everything works out fine. So
Right.
everybody that was worried about Sven,
He's in the right reality.
he's in Space Hospital.
My question is more of a quirky question because I'm cooking pies. I'm planning on making pies, and I want to name some after the characters. So I want to know, what do you believe, not just your character, but the rest of the cast, I guess, what do you think would be their favorite flavor of pie?
Lance would be a cheesecake.
Blackberry.
Alora likes, besides me, but I think juniper pie or something? I don't know. What about hunk? Because...
What's like the hardest kind of pie to cook?
Yeah.
Anybody's like a pieologist here? What's the hardest, the most difficult technical kind of pie to cook?
Currently, the hardest pie for me is the triple brownie chocolate chip pie.
That sounds very hunky.
So good.
That sounds like something Hunk would
Do you
make.
have any of that with you?
No, sadly.
Yeah, that sounds right up Hunk's alley.
Yeah.
It's delicious and it's challenging, so yeah. I don't know, I can't think of anyone else.
Let's see.
Ren? Something creamy and milky.
Yeah.
Maybe an ice...
But he won't admit it.
An ice cream pie. I don't know, does that exist? It should.
A la mode.
Let's see. What would Shiro? She would be like cookies and cream. Got the hair. What about Keith?
Oh. He doesn't.
Keith would like, screw pies. Like, give me cookies. Yeah.
I don't think Keith eats pie. I don't know.
It doesn't seem like he eats much of anything.
Yeah, he's just...
That's not a diss. It's just like, he'd probably be like, nah, I'm not really in the mood for that.
He doesn't care that much.
He's doing other things.
If you're born in the South, I think you kind of have to like pie.
I know.
Well, I love pie.
I'm not even from the South and I love pie, so...
I'll take pie over cake any day.
Yeah, me too.
I like dense desserts. None of this airy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice dense dessert.
Your ribs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We have about 5 minutes left. We'll try to get through as many as we can, but we may not be able to get to everybody, so FYI.
Hi.
Hi.
A lot of my questions got stolen, so this is what I got for you. In the D&D episode, everyone got their new fantasy character except for Keith. Who do you think Keith would have been in this D&D universe?
Princess.
That would be something.
Princess Keith.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of
Dragon's characters. What would Keith be? What do you think?
Princess!
Like a fury warrior.
All
I'm
out
a WoW
Princess
guy,
Keith.
so like I'm not really super familiar with D&D. I'm sure there's probably a lot of overlap. But the classes that I would remember would be WoW. So, yeah. Would that be, what would be the equivalent of like a fury warrior? Barbarian? But that's, yeah. Okay. Or, yeah, or an, I mean, obviously I think Keith would be a rogue if it was Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and then Lance and him would have some competition there again, because, you know, I'm a better rogue. What? What? You are? No. You're a rogue?
You're no rogue.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
So in season 6, we saw the cosmic wolf come up, but we never learned its name, and everyone's just calling it Yorak. So what would you guys personally name the wolf?
Yorak.
Sagan.
Sagan?
Yeah, like Carl Sagan.
Oh, I don't know. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. I don't know.
That's perfect.
I don't have a good
Wolfie. Wolfie's great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wolfie. That's what, I don't know. Maybe Rocky, like my dog. My dog's called Rocky, so I don't know.
And mine is Chauncey.
Oh my God. Chauncey and Rocky need to have a doggy date.
Let's do it.
Play date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a play.